Estimated blood loss?
About 2 units.
I thought I saw you standing in the middle of the road.
Is he a drug user?
Hey, get up.
You hungry?
Time. 20 minutes down now.
It was as though I had known her forever.
Vitals?
EPA needs installed like pulse freaking thready.
Why doesn't it have any sound?
It's broken.
How could you do that to me, huh?
What aren't you telling me?
I did it. I shot the son of a bitch. He was trying to kill me.
Not coming back to you. Why in God's name would you want her to?
She had the most beautiful voice.
Come with me.
I made a mistake once, and I can't make it again.
Come with me.
She's the only woman I ever loved. I put her in prison.
You're gonna regret it if you don't.
She got a gun! You that again? Why? You might want to call somebody. He's okay, right? He's okay. He's breathing, right? When we know, you'll know.
I should be with her.
He'll be fine. Won't you, Ben?
I'll be right out here.
Normal things, vitals.
The shooting team cleared you. That must have been reassuring.
Yeah,
How is he?
they found the bullet in the T8 vertebrae, wherever that is.
The thoracic region.
It's too close to the spine. They didn't want to risk taking it out.
I'm told he's expected to recover fully.
Yeah,
Have you talked to him about any of this?
he's barely conscious.
Then you don't know how he feels.
Look, what's to know, okay? I shot him. All right, he's fine. I'm fine. We're all fine, all right?
Listen, just because you can see them and their blinds are open is not to be taken as an invitation. It's unethical. It's also against the law. Aside from which, you'll go blind. Oh, don't listen. No, you see, this is different. I have a wound that leaves me no choice but to face the windows. Oh, yes, I could close my eyes, but I'm not about to do that because I am not actually crying. Oh.
There you go. All hooked up.
Doesn't this thing come with an automatic horizontal hold?
That's extra.
Extra.
You want to press the red button?
Hey, this thing's broken.
Hey, it's not my department. Call 217 for service.
It was never working in the first place. I finally get you to say yes to the damn thing, and it's broken. 3 weeks. 21 days staring at beige walls with beige linoleum day in and day out.
You know, you can leave, Ray. I mean, you don't have to come here every day.
I know that.
I mean, you have a job. You should go to work.
I do go to work.
When?
When you're asleep. You do that a lot, you know.
Oh. Still, I think...
Look, you start your physical therapy, you get your sea legs back. In the meantime, we get through this the only way I know how. Baseball.
Who's playing?
Who cares?
This is great, Ray. Thanks.
Don't they have rules about this sort of thing?
The nurses have all taken pity on him. They feed him, they water him, they walk him regularly. They like him, he likes them. He eats better than I do. I think he's even happier here. Ingrate.
They haven't found it, you know.
The investigation?
Officially, it's still open. Unofficially, it's on the back burner. The diamonds were recovered, and the murder victim is a convicted felon. For all we know, she can be in Afghanistan.
I still see her. I'm not sure what I see, actually.
Well, you know, those painkillers, they can do it to you. What? Look, no more, okay? It's gonna make you fat.
Get her in his chair.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here. Can I get you anything?
No, you've done more than enough already.
Hello, son.
You gotta stop doing that.
More boring the other way.
Couldn't you just have sent some flowers or a card?
You're just mad because I didn't get here sooner.
No, relieved is more like it. If you had come sooner, I might not have been able to tell which one of us was actually
Dead?
Yes.
Well, it's not a dirty word, son. Besides, the worst things than being dead.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, you, for instance. You wouldn't catch me moping around here because I was shot.
I suffered massive nerve and muscle damage. I was lucky to survive.
I'd have been back on the post next morning.
I hardly think so.
You've been lying around here for 3 weeks. Can't stay in this bed forever, you know.
I don't plan to. This is called recovery. I am recovering.
Oh. She got you good, didn't she?
No. I was thinking of going home.
To the territories?
I thought I'd rebuild your cabin.
Huh. Whatever for?
Robert!
Oh, my God.
What?
Here. Tell him to put these on the warmer.
It's 70 degrees. These won't do him any good.
Who are you talking to?
You don't see her?
No.
It's your grandmother. She brought you some pajamas.
Oh, well. Thank her for me.
Of course.
Anybody else drop in?
No, not so far.
You're babying him, Robert.
He's been shot, Mother.
Can't stay in bed forever.
You didn't see her.
How is she?
She's not dead enough, son.
Am I interrupting?
No. Come on in.
Jill Kennedy.
Yeah, from the hospital.
Right, I'm the...
Physiotherapist.
You recognize me?
No, actually, that was deduction.
You deduced me.
Yes. Yes, I did. You see, your hands, although small, are...
Excuse me.
Uncommonly muscular, as are your triceps, biceps, deltoids, pectorals, latissimus dorsi, and abdominal rack. This is not something you'd ordinarily encounter in a nurse unless she was accustomed to heavy lifting. Also, there is...
May I?
About you the scent of eucalyptus, which is a very common ingredient in muscle lineaments. And that is mixed with, I would say chlorine, which I imagine would be from the whirlpool. And on top of that, there is coconut, hand lotion.
It's shampoo.
Ah, there, you see. Well, all of that's very consistent with a physical therapist who has very, very clean hair.
That's quite a talent.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're a policeman, right?
Yes. From Canada. Royal Canadian Mounted Policeman.
Oh, that would explain the bowed knees.
Bowed?
I'd say 5/8 of a centimeter. A quarter horse, 16 hands.
As a rule?
Well, you've got quite a few mementos here. Left leg's been broken and reset. Twice. The second one was pretty nasty. Fell, what, 50, 60 feet?
57.
Off a building?
Off a cliff.
Somebody pushed you?
I jumped, actually.
Well, that would do it. Oh, serious knife wound. 7-inch blade, serrated edge. What was he hunting?
Me.
And this is recent. A minor laceration. It's small but deep. Glass door?
Tempered.
Ouch. And this is interesting. It's old, maybe 20 years. There's plenty of scar tissue, so it was deep. It's an object, but something soft with teeth and hair, maybe? This is gonna sound really silly, but were you ever...
It was an otter. I was 10. It was dead. Someone hit me with it. Can we move on?
Okay. You ever gonna use this thing?
Thinking about it.
Keep thinking. 3 months. Start using a couple of weeks. Turn it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Cold hands. Another hunter?
Friend, actually. He was aiming for someone else.
Who?
A woman. She had committed a crime and was attempting to escape. He drew his weapon.
And you just happened to step in between.
Yes. What?
Nothing. You just don't strike me as the clumsy type. Nice pectoral muscles, don't you think? What is it?
Photographs.
It is kind of mesmerizing. Feeling all right?
A1.
Blackmail.
Excuse me?
Can I grab a handle? Of course. What else could it be? Tell me if this is painful. You'll tell me?
Mm-hmm.
You saw the photographs.
Well, I didn't see what was in them.
You saw how she reacted.
Well, perhaps it was a sad occasion.
That's what a person does when she sees sad pictures, burns them. So what else did you see?
What?
You've been lying there staring in those windows for 3 weeks. What else?
I guess my mind was elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
Hmm.
Like, you don't want to talk about it. I get it. That's fine.
No, I think I
That's
pretty
okay.
much...
We can just keep this simple. You're the patient. I'm the physio. We don't talk. No problem.
Okay.
Time's up.
Ow.
You're kidding.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
A surgeon with a needle in her thigh? That is not nothing. It's drugs. And if it's drugs, that is professional misconduct. Help practice suits from every person she's ever treated.
You said there was a photocopy room next door. Maybe someone was making photocopies.
At 2 in the morning?
As for the injection, she could be a diabetic or taking some other kind of medicine.
She's a junkie.
Look, I think before we leap to conclusions, we should take a deep breath and... You're being unreasonable.
I am being perfectly logical. What we saw was a rich doctor with a drug habit who's about to be blind.
No, what we saw was a woman opening an envelope and burning the contents. We have no evidence an actual crime took place.
Okay, let's get some. I have a friend in maintenance. He's got keys to all the offices.
Miss Kennedy, is it your custom to incite all your patients to break and enter?
No, do you usually ignore a crime that's taking place right now?
I am not a police officer in this jurisdiction. And even if I did have the authority to investigate, I've taken a leave of absence.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Throw in the towel, huh?
No, as you can see, I just need some time to recuperate.
This? Oh, this she'll get over in no time. The other thing, well, maybe you're right.
What do you mean?
You know the thing that we're not talking about? Some guys never recover from that. One good punch and they're knocked out cold. Never recover.
I have no idea what you think you're talking about.
Of course not.
She's a lovely girl.
She's not a girl, she's a therapist.
Excuse me?
And one of us is going blind.
It's nothing.
Still, I suppose it is your choice.
What is?
Well, you can ignore it if you want to, but she's just not going to go away, is she?
By the way, son, could you see your way clear to thinking of me in a pair of trunks?
Do you mind?
I mean, every time you open your eyes, she'll be right there.
All right, that is enough. Thank you, Miss Kennedy.
Jill.
Jill, you're a very fine physical therapist. I have no doubt you're a very fine, caring, and decent person. And while I appreciate that, I would appreciate it a whole lot more if you'd confine your comments and advice to matters directly concerning my physical well-being and you left my personal life to me.
I was talking about the doctor.
Oh, well, that's just a completely different thing.
It is true, though.
What is?
I do hate to see a good man go to waste.
Oh, Rosemary, I love you. I'm always dreaming of you.
Ah. It's a power saw.
So it is.
Top of the line, guaranteed not to rust with a lifetime warranty.
What's it for?
Your dad's cabin. I thought we'd go up there together and I'd help you rebuild it.
Oh.
Ray, you hated that cabin.
No, I didn't. I just hated leaving it to go to the can, which brings me to this. Pick one, my treat.
No, you really don't have to do this.
Trust me, I do. Okay. So what? I figured we go up there maybe 2-3 weeks. You get back your health, and I kill maybe 3,000-4,000 mosquitoes. I'll get that. You okay?
Just a little tired.
All right, wait. Hold on.
No.
Want me to go?
No?
Hey, this is pretty cool. You know, I think it'll be good that we go up there for a while. Try to put Victoria behind us. You know, it'll be like a do-over, you know, like a fresh start. Right?
Right.
I had a really nice time.
So did I.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Hey. Where do you buy lumber up there?
You cut it.
What, like from the forest?
Yeah.
You're kidding me, right?
Mm.
Wow. You know how to do that? Well, I don't have an axe.
I have an axe.
I have to go buy you an axe. You got an axe for me?
Yeah. I have 2 axes. 2.
Hi.
Hi.
What's that?
Oh, well, tonight I believe they're billing it as Chicken Surprise. What have you got?
Well, I used to go to this place when I was a kid. They had the best chili dogs in the city. I wasn't quite sure what you'd like, so...
All of it. Yeah, you better give him something. He'll just embarrass himself. You know, you really didn't have to do this. I appreciate it, but I'm sure you must have had other plans.
You want to know if I have a boyfriend? No, not at the moment.
No. Pickle?
No, thank you. I did a little digging. You can't ignore this. The contents of Dr. Carter's garbage can. From my friend in maintenance. Now, technically, that is not breaking and entering. Oh. You don't know where that's been. Look at this note.
Office tonight at 9 p.m. You know, this could mean...
Well, wait 5 minutes and we'll find out. A gift for you.
A card would have been sufficient.
Well, not in your case.
This is silly.
You had plans?
Well, no.
Shh.
Well, she can't hear us.
Shh. Ooh, what's this?
It's a friend. I think he's a doctor.
No, an intern. I've seen him on rounds. Right on time. Bingo. Oh, I wonder how much.
Oh, no, we don't actually know that there's any money in there.
You're right. I was jumping to conclusions. She wants him to go in her place. He's gonna kill the blackmail.
No. She gave it to him for protection. If he would have checked the chamber if he intended to use it.
I do have a cat.
I beg your pardon?
His name's Barney.
Oh.
She's gone. Look, near the fountain. Give him the envelope. He's gonna kill him.
No.
He's in on it. Blackmail.
Blackmail.
No.
Yes.
Okay, which is it?
Suspicion of blackmail.
You have anything to back up these suspicions?
No.
Yes. Photographs.
Anything else?
Strictly speaking? No.
Oh, well, there's the photos, the drugs, and the money. What more do you want?
Something physical, something I can put in my hands. We call it evidence. Okay. Benny?
I'm sorry, could you excuse us just for... Thank you.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
I know it seems odd, Ray.
Yeah, odd, and she's very pretty.
Well, I don't see how that factors
Look,
in.
what we have here is a series of coincidences and a very attractive nurse. She's sympathetic.
Ray, I know it's all circumstantial.
Come on,
but
you're
the
a
fact...
cop. You know how this works. That her?
Yep. She's a doctor, he's an intern. They're lovers.
So?
He's betrayed her. She's gonna kill him.
Benny, not every woman with long, dark hair tries to kill their lover.
Oh.
All right. I'll ask some questions.
Thanks.
We're gonna ask some questions.
Oh, hey. You want these?
Yes, I have a handgun, which I have a permit for.
And is that permit current?
Yes. Is there something wrong?
No, just routine. Sometimes the computers spit out the wrong registrations. One of the many potholes in the new information highway. May I see it?
Yes, it's here in my office.
He's in.
Yes, it would appear so.
Oh, this is very delicate. I hope he knows what he's doing.
He'll manage.
Great. May I see the gun?
Yes, of course. I work nights.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Is there anything else?
You do know how to use that, right? I mean, you take lessons?
Well, of course. Why?
Well, it's always good to be prepared. And women tend to be easy targets. We get a lot of reports of harassment and assault, that sort of thing. You haven't run into any trouble like that, have you?
No.
But if you did, you wouldn't hesitate to contact us, right?
Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't. Hesitate.
Good. Well, that's why we're here. Nice family.
This isn't about my permit, is it?
No, it isn't, Doctor.
Well?
We got a report of an unusual occurrence in your office last night. Something about photographs, you and a gentleman arguing. A gun was displayed. She's a diabetic.
And you believed her?
No, I believed her medic alert bracelet, so I ran it through the DMV, and they confirmed it's on her license.
What about the drugs?
Insulin. I checked the bottles myself. She lined them up on the desk for me one at a time.
Well, how can you be so sure that it was insulin?
That's what I said. So, she gave me this for testing.
She must have done something. She put hundreds of dollars in an envelope, and he handed it to a complete stranger.
A stranger? To who? Him, her, you?
That I don't know.
You got a description of the guy?
Not too tall, a medium build.
It was dark.
So no description.
Well, she gave him a gun to carry.
Not according to Dr. Carter. It was in her desk, I checked.
Well, she did give him a gun.
It was in her desk.
What about the pictures?
I was getting to that. You're right, they're having an affair.
Who?
The doctor and the intern. You want to stay with us? She's married and got a kid. A friend of hers took some pictures at a convention last year where she and the intern were getting a little too friendly, so she burned them.
The negatives?
She said she can get them for me if I needed them. I told her that wouldn't be necessary.
Well, you knew this?
I saw them.
Well, so what? I mean, everybody has affairs these days. Why pay blackmail when you can get away with an I'm sorry and a couple of extra therapy sessions? And it's got to be more than that.
Look, she's got answers and you got a bag full of ashes. Either way, it's your word against hers.
Oh, so we're just imagining things. Nothing we saw really happened.
I didn't say that.
Is that what you think?
I think appearances can be deceiving.
I can't believe you're gonna let him get away with
Well,
this.
he's right. We have no evidence.
A pleasure to meet you.
I like her. She puts her cards on the table. Hey, Benny. Victoria was not your fault. It could have happened to anybody. You were blindsided.
I was going with her, you know.
I know.
Now you stay here and guard the door.
That is the most contrary woman. Yes, an internal extension for a Carter, C-A-R. Busy? No, I'm sorry. I don't think that's quite. Hello?
Fraser,
Ray.
it's the damnedest thing. I'm on my way home and this call comes over the radio. Robbery, homicide. The dead guy's in the photographer's loft. So I figure, what are the odds?
And?
Ramirez David, photographer, not too tall, medium build.
Jill Kennedy is in Dr. Carter's office.
I'm on my way.
Get out of there now.
What?
She killed the photographer.
Your phone's been busy. Your phone was busy, so I came up to...
Look for these? Or are you hoping to take a few more?
I'll talk to you later.
I don't think so.
Security? Yes, there's a person in 104 with a gun. Yes, I am a patient here. No, I am not medicated.
Why didn't you just ask me for the money?
Would you have given it?
In a heartbeat. I loved you.
I couldn't.
You were too ashamed to let an older woman pay you for sex. I'm so stupid. I actually thought that you cared for me.
I do.
Don't lie to me. Did you ever love me? Or did you plan the whole thing from the start? The pictures? Or did you just roll over suddenly one morning and see me lying beside you and just decide that you didn't love me anymore? Is that it? That's the way you decide things when you're 25, isn't it? Or maybe it was Ramirez who talked you into it. Is that it?
Yes.
Oh,
I owed him
the
money.
lies just roll off those beautiful lips. I wish I hadn't. I don't know why. I keep asking myself why. You gave me such hope. The way you touched me, you made me.
We can be like
feel
that
like
again.
A woman, and
Elle?
It was so perfect. How dare you? How dare you? Give me back.
Dr. Carter. The police are coming. Put down the gun.
No, don't come any closer.
Perhaps we could talk.
She's trying to kill me. She's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I can see that. You hurt her. I understand that.
You don't understand anything.
Well, I understand that sometimes you can love someone so much you're willing to do almost anything for them. The power of that kind of love can be very frightening.
I don't care.
I think you do care. I think you care so deeply that when he betrayed you, you tried to do the only thing that made sense. You tried to destroy yourself. Don't let him do this to you.
Who's that?
Drop the gun, man.
Just stop jerking it. Be careful. Okay.
Does it hurt?
Of course it hurts.
Thanks.
For what, getting shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you liked that.
Well, I'm not proud about that, but I'll admit I did get a certain perverse pleasure out of it.
Aha, you see, you were mad at me.
Well, you shot me in the back.
Well, that was an accident.
Well, I know, so was yours. I mean, it was an accident, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course it was.
Well, there you go. Enough said. Even Steven.
Even Steven? Just give me those binoculars, will you? Even Steven. Nobody says even Steven anymore.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
It's juvenile.
Oh, dear.
Is there something going on in that window over there?
Island's northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going one